Okay, so before we do get in this, I do just want to say that I don't actually hate Club Ark, well, at least before the update, because I quite enjoyed it, but honestly, after this update, I kind of think they ruined it because of what they've done with this point system. So anyway, let's get into it. So obviously with the new update, if you haven't played it yet or you haven't played Club Ark beforehand, essentially the one I was at least grinding out myself was the shark one. And now, correct me if I'm wrong on this one, but I'm quite sure you used to get about nearly 3,000 to 4,000 per game. And with that particular game itself, what you're essentially getting was every like 3 levels you'd level up with as the shark, you'd essentially get like maybe 100 points, something like that. But now you've got to completely do it without dying, and essentially that itself has been nerfed majorly, because in the new update, and again, correct me if I'm wrong on this one, but it's how I'm understanding the new way it works is essentially first time completing it, there's like a golden egg on pretty much every mission, and you've got to complete practically every mission on each difficulty to essentially reset for that one time of 3 bonus. So, I'll be sort of talking about the shark one specific on this, because this is, well, it's essentially the only one I like to sort of play, because again, it's probably to me personally, it's the best one for me to play for time compared to points. But what you're meant to be getting after the times 3 bonus is 1,320 and 1,349 points. But I've actually been noticing I'm only actually getting 1,124. So it's like a 225 points that I'm actually not getting. So obviously that needs to be fixed, because essentially each time you complete it, or at least also let me know if I'm the only one having this bug, but you know, you're essentially losing as it's 225 points. So after about 4 rounds, you're what's that work out? Nearly 1,000 points lost. Now, I will say, yes, there are a few really good with the updates, some really good stuff. Obviously, get some new spin wheel stuff. At Tribe Mad Mine, they actually got the 500 kibble. That was a really good wheel thing like that they added. Obviously, the new dinos. Believe there's like the new one is like a weapon. So yes, there are obviously a few newer ones that are there. I believe the cryopods are new and the repair tools are new. But for essentially the decrease in points that you get per mission has essentially, for at least me personally, has ruined it, for that reason of, and well, actually one other thing that has ruined it, I actually had like 20,000 points saved up before that update. When I did get on for after the update, I was down to 150. So I essentially lost nearly 20,000 points from the update. So that was very unfortunate, because I was honestly saving them up for the next update to see what else they'd bring. So I'm quite literally still trying to get my points back, which honestly is a real pain. Again, I'm essentially still losing 225. So all in all, essentially, they need to change how the missions were before this, about this whole having to complete them all. Because I will say I've tried the new ones, the Dodge the Dodic one, the Duck one for the Plant Species X. Lag on official for trying to do them is near 9 impossible, I will just say. Because literally you jump at the right time, not great. I did try the parkour. I will say I did do that. Kind of rage quitted on that a few times. Same sort of problem. Lag here and there. The lag kind of has gone a little bit better, with not being too bad. But as is, that's still a problem. And as is for me personally, the shark one is literally the only one I can grind out for a while. But again, it's still boring to a degree. As is getting only the 1,124. That's not even enough for 2 spins. Obviously, with how much you are meant to be getting, which is the 1,349. If you get something you don't want, you could scrap that and then have just enough points most likely to go to a second spin. So yeah, stuff like that really change. One other thing, I'm quite sure that practically every single game has been nerfed as well. The Wackadodo, I think that's only giving like, I don't know now, like 100 or 200 points. I'm like nearly 100% sure it was more like about 700, 5 to 700. I'm quite sure it used to be. So yeah, nearly everything I think is now essentially what it used to give is what you get for your 3 times bonus. But yeah, as is, if you've essentially got to complete every single mission once to get that 1-time bonus again, if they do keep that, it's Club Ark is essentially going to be ruined. And as is, it's got such great potential, I will say, as if it goes back to what it used to be with how the points were accumulated, it would be great. But yeah, if they stick with something like this, where you've got to literally complete every single thing, it's not going to work, quite frankly, because I did try the Wackadodo on single player once. I actually had to go into God mode to actually even survive it, and there was nothing but explosions. That's how many dodos were spawning. So yeah, not fun on that one. I don't know if they've actually changed it. I have not even been on that one really. I did try obviously the lowest level one, but as is, I didn't really go through that because of literally such little points you get from it. But anyway, as is, hopefully someone does wildcard, or someone does see this, and hopefully they do fix it, or just in general they do fix it. I didn't exactly want to go make this video in one way for that reason. I do still love Club Ark, but honestly from that update it's just, yeah, ruined it completely for me. Anyway, hope everyone has enjoyed, and yeah, hopefully they do actually fix this quite soon, because as is, I want to get back into enjoying Club Ark again.